Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, Canada's most renowned psychologist, Jordan Peterson, is trending today because he saw a lady in a swimsuit and he didn't like how she looked. And I wish I could say I was joking, but that's honestly kind of what happened. Sports Illustrated does a swimsuit edition every year, and this year is no different. They put one out, and they've got a couple of different women who did cover shoots, and one of them is named Yumi New. She's a singer songwriter lady who has done modeling before. Like this won't be the first time she's been on the cover of a magazine. I'm not sure if this is her first time doing a swimsuit cover, but I think that was the whole, like, what started this. Because as far as like the Hollywood expectation of what we are going to think someone in a two piece is going to look like on a magazine cover, I mean, she's a bigger lady. And Jordan Peterson made it known that he didn't like that. He posted on Twitter, "Not beautiful. No amount of authoritative tolerance is going to change my mind about that." And people made fun of him a lot for that, like copy and pasting what he said with pictures of himself. Um, just honestly, I mean, kind of what you would expect. But the thing that made me want to make this video is specifically the authoritative tolerance to change my mind about this. I don't I'm not of the mindset that you need to think every person is beautiful. You can have your preferences and what you're attracted to. Like, I don't think anybody's going to argue that you can't have preferences. I think it's a good idea to sort of examine those. Like, why do you feel that way? You don't have to, but I mean, it's interesting to think about at least. But as far as this whole, I don't know, the way that was written made it seem like it's this big global conspiracy. Like, you're gonna like the big girl. Like, puppet masters from on high are putting thick thighs on every single one of your swimsuit magazines. So, for what? You know, like that's the part that kind of trips me up is what's the end goal? Are you gonna get like a state mandated big titty goth girlfriend or something? Like, I don't get it. Where I get even more confused is I saw a commentary, about her weight saying like, "Oh yeah, what's next? Diabetes," and just stuff like that. But she's bigger than what you might expect in a two piece on a cover of a magazine, but as far as athletic body types go, I really want you to do me a favor and look up, for the last 20 or so years, the women that we've sent to the Olympics to do weightlifting, and tell me that Yumi doesn't look like she qualifies. I mean, and maybe not actually could qualify, but like physicality, that's sort of what she looks like. She looks like a weightlifter. That's an athletic body type. It's just not a Hollywood, 8 pack with riblets and, so vascular you got veins coming out your ass type of physicality. And honestly, show muscles like that, when you can get to that level of definition, you're usually dehydrated for a couple of days. Anytime you see that in a show or a movie, yeah, they're usually they haven't drank, so their skin can tighten up so you can see all that definition. It's not healthy to maintain that aesthetic. And that's what it is. It's aesthetic. Yeah, you're strong, yeah, you're going to the gym and all that, but as far as working muscle, doing muscle, yeah, I'm gonna take the weightlifter who got a little bit of extra weight on him compared to the bodybuilder who's got 1% body fat and is gonna get blown over from a stiff breeze. I don't. Again, I'm gonna sort of wrap all this up with saying you don't have to find everybody attractive. but I think you should really examine the things you find attractive and why you do. I don't want you to leave this saying, like, feeling guilty because you like a narrow waist on your partner, you know? You can like whatever you like. That's fine. But be honest about what is an athletic body and, just try and be decent to people. You don't have to. I don't think you should get in trouble for being mean to people, but like, sometimes it's okay to just not comment on something. You know, you don't have to tell somebody that you think that they're ugly and that the authorities could never change your mind about how someone looks. Like, you sound like a comic book villain. Just let it go. I don't know. Jordan Peterson's a weird guy, and when he trends, I usually expect it to be over him blaming something on the left. I never would have expected it would have been him being afraid of a big woman. So, fun Tuesday to wake up to. Hopefully tomorrow will be even more fun. But until then, y'all try to have a good day.